Hello everyone. Today we will discuss new chapter excretory system. Excretory system. So excretion means the elimination of nitrogenous and other waste materials from the body is called as excretion. Excretion means the elimination of nitrogenous waste materials from the body. Elimination of nitrogenous waste materials from the body is called as excretion. First one, so the modes of excretion. Modes of excretion. So the present different animals, different species. So some of the excretion from the ammonia, some of the excretion of the urea, some animals excreting the uric acid. So these are the based on the, so these are the modes of excretion. Modes of excretion. So the excretion is the three types. So the ammonotelism, ureotelism, uricotelism. Ammonotelism, ureotelism and uricotelism. First one, ammonotelism. So in the ammonotelism, so these animals measure the excretion of the nitrogenous waste material is the ammonia. So these are the main excretory waste material is the ammonia. Main excretory waste material is the ammonia. So these are called the ammonotelism. The animals excreting nitrogenous waste material is the ammonia. So these are called the ammonotelism. Ammonotelism. Next one, ureotelism. Ureotelism means the animals major excreting nitrogenous waste material is the urea. Major excretory waste material is the urea. So this is called the ureotelism. So these are the ureotelism. Next one, the third one, uricotelism. Uricotelism. The uricotelism means the animals excreting main nitrogenous waste material is the uric acid. Uric acid. So these are called the ureotelism. First one, ammonotelism. Ammonotelism means the animals, the elimination, excretion of the ammonia. So these are called the ammonotelism. Next one, the animals excreting the urea. So these are called the ureotelism. Next one, the animals excreting the uric acid. So these are also called as uricotelism. So these animals is called as ammonotelic animals. These animals are called the ammonotelic animals. So excreting the ammonia, these animals is called as ammonotelic animals. The excreting urea, that animals is called as ureotelic animals. Ureotelic animals. So the animals excreting the uric acid, so the animals is called as uricotelic animals. So they are the ureotelic, so they are the uricotelic animals. Uricotelic animals. Once revised, so the animal, the excretory waste material is the ammonia. That animal is called the ammonotelic animals. The animal excreting urea, so the animal is called as ureotelic animals. So the animal excreting the uric acid, that animals is called as uricotelic animals. Ureotelic animal and uricotelic animals. First one, ammonia. So the ammonia is formed by the liver. Ammonia is formed by the liver. The process of the oxidative deamination. The ammonia is formed in the liver. The process is the oxidative. Oxidative deamination. So the oxidative deamination. So the ammonia is formed by the liver. The cycle is the oxidative deamination process. The liver formation of the ammonia. So majorly the ammonia is formed by the ammonic acids. So they are formed by the ammonic acid. So they are the nucleic acids. The nucleic acids. the presenting on the nucleic acids. So the nucleic acids, the formation of the ammonia. The nucleic acids, the formation of the ammonia. Next one, so the ammonia is the more toxic. Ammonia is the more toxic. Ammonia is the more toxic. So the ammonia is a more toxic. The ammonia excreting 1 gram of ammonia. So these animals, they are more water availability. So they are presenting on the more availability of the water. So 1 gram of ammonia excreting, they are available from the 300 to 500 ml of water. Loss of the 300 to 500 ml of water. 1 gram of ammonia excreting. So the animal, they loss of 300 to 500 ml of water. 1 gram ammonia is excreting. The animal, they loss of 300 to 500 ml of water. 300 to 500 ml of water. Next one, so these are majorly presenting on the aquatic animals. So these ammonia excreting majorly aquatic animals. Aquatic animals. So lower invertebrates. Lower invertebrate animals excreting ammonia through the whole body surface. By diffusion. By the diffusion process. The lower aquatic invertebrates, the excretion of the ammonia. So they are the entire whole body surface, they excreting ammonia by the diffusion process. Next one, in the bony fishes. So these are the excreting the ammonium ions from the gills. The bony fishes, they excreting the more ammonium ions from the gills. So these are the less kidneys, that bony fishes kidneys, they excreting the less amount of the nitrogenous waste materials of the excretion. So these are the ammonia. Next one, ureotelism. So the ureotelism means these are the main excretory waste material is the urea. So they are called the ureotelism. That animals is called the ureotelic animals. That animals are called the ureotelic animals. So the uric acid is the urea is a less toxic comparing to the ammonia 1 lakh times less toxic. Compared to ammonia. So the urea is less toxic. How much number? 1 lakh times less toxic comparing to the ammonia. So this urea 1 gram urea is excretion. The water is the 50 ml of water is loss. So the 50 ml of water is loss of the 1 gram of the excretion of the urea. Next one, so this urea is formed by the liver of vertebrates. Is formed by the vertebrate liver by ornithine cycle. So the ornithine cycle, they formation of the ammonia to urea. So their ammonia add the carbon dioxide. plus carbon dioxide, the formation of the urea. So the formation of the urea. So the ammonia, they in the origin cycle they adding up the carbon dioxide, the formation of the urea. So the urea is the less toxic, urea is the less toxic. So these example animals, so they are the example. So the ammonia example animals is the all aquatic organisms, aquatic organisms. So these examples are the mammals. Mammals, the mammals means also human being also urea is excreting, mammals. Next one, earthworm, earthworm, and amphibians, and amphibians. So the amphibians majorly more time they surviving in the land, more time they spending with the land. That type of the amphibians they excreting the urea, excreting the urea. So the ureotelism, ureotelism means the animals, the excretion is the urea. So they are called the ureotelism. So that animals are called the ureotelic animals. Next one, so they are the less toxic comparing to the ammonia, 1 lakh times less toxic. So they are formed by the liver of vertebrates, by the ornithine cycle, by the ornithine cycle. Next one, uricotelism. Third one is the uricotelism. Uricotelism means these animals excreting the uric acid. These animals excreting the uric acid. So these animals are called the ureotelic animals. These animals are called the uricotelic animals. These animals are called the uricotelic animals. Next one, so the uric acid is the less toxic, less toxic comparing to the urea and comparing to the ammonia. So the uric acid is the less toxic comparing to the urea and ammonia. Next one, it is formed by the liver of sauropsid, liver of sauropsids, liver of sauropsids. So sauropsid means they are the reptiles and birds is also called as sauropsids. Reptiles and birds are called the sauropsids. And it is also presenting on the tracheal insects. It is also presenting on the form in the tracheal insects. Tracheal insects. The formation of the uric acid. The uric acid is majorly forming of the liver of sauropsids. Liver of sauropsid. And tracheal insects, the formation of the uric acid, formation of the uric acid. Next one, so the 1 gram excretion of the 1 gram, the loss of the 10 ml of water, 10 ml of the water, 10 ml of the water. So these uric acid, these example organisms are the reptiles, birds, reptiles, birds, and tracheal insects. Tracheal insects. Tracheal insects. So these animals are the advantage of the uric acid. So these animals are the availability of the water is a less amount. These animals are birds or reptiles, the water availability is the less. So these are the one advantage of the reptiles and birds. So these are the uric acid, uricotelism. So the modes of excretion is the 3 types: ammonotelism, ureotelism, uricotelism. Ammonotelism, ureotelism, uricotelism. So the ammonotelism means the excretion of the ammonia. That animals are called the ammonotelic animals. That animals are called the ammonotelic animals. The excreting of the urea, so that is called the ureotelism. That animals are called the uricotelic animals. Next one, the animals excreting the uric acid, so that animals are called the uricotelic animals. So these are the modes of excretion. Next class discuss the different types of the excretory organs.